Look at that, man. Left them on bricks. That sucks. Didn't even put a brick. Oh, they didn't even leave them on bricks. They left them on the concrete. What is going on, YouTube? It's Dude Moto coming back at you with another food delivery video. Man, yesterday was so good. I ended up with 14 deliveries. Once I got home and everything calculated, I made $119. So one of my best days on my e-bike thus far. And I ended up catching a flat on the tire at the beginning of the video, or even before I started the video. I was just going live telling people what I was about to do. Ended up running over a piece of glass and yeah, punctured my tube. So I ended up waking up and changing that out, and yeah, so now I'm back out here on the 20-inch, and my goal is to do the same thing pretty much that I did yesterday. We're gonna pretend like we're in Florida. As y'all know, it's getting closer. It's 2 days away now until I go to Florida. So I want to be in a good rhythm when I go out there. Every time I come out here, I seem to do a little bit better. So it went from, like, when I first started again, because I had took that break to beef up my bikes and everything. So I went from, like, I think 5 deliveries to 4 deliveries. Oh, I'm sorry, 5 deliveries to 7 deliveries to 9 deliveries to 11 deliveries and then 14. Man, that girl looks so familiar, man. So yeah, my goal today is to, of course, be better than I was yesterday. Now, as far as the competition goes, I went over by 51 minutes, so I can't include some of those deliveries. So it was like 11 deliveries, and I think I made like around anywhere from $90 to $100. I'm gonna have to do the exact calculations, but like I said, I'm just practicing, so it doesn't need to be perfect right now. And plus, I don't have to do all that. They have people that's gonna calculate everything for you. Of course, I'm gonna be keeping track, and I am gonna be updating the video as I go on, just like I do now. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. This Wednesday, early in the morning, my flight leaves at 6 o'clock in the morning. I touch down at, I believe, 8:30 or 9 in Fort Lauderdale, and then we're gonna do a dinner, a meet and greet, a briefing of the event, and then the next day is when the actual event takes place. And then the winners from that, the top 4, they go into the next competition, which is on the 15th, and then you're competing for e-bike. So yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said prior, this is my first ever content creator event, and man, I'm so excited for this. But I'm gonna turn the app on here in a second. Now, I wasn't planning on coming out because when I looked at the weather, it said 90% chance of rain. Then after I finished my bike, I was like, man, I didn't think that was gonna, you know, I thought it was gonna take a little bit longer, but it was super easy. I mean, I've changed tires before, but this, I don't know, it was just super easy, man. It took me like 20 minutes to get a new tube in here and get everything buckled back up or buttoned back up. So I was like, you know what, I still got time, let me go make some money. I looked at the weather and it dropped down from 90 to 20%. So yeah, I was like, I'm not just gonna sit at home when there's money to be made. So that's what I'm doing. I'm out here now. I'm about to go live, and hopefully I don't have to take a picture. I can just go live. Okay, wants me to review safety tips. You got it. And am I live? Yes, we are live. It did not require a picture today, so that's always good because I don't have to stop and do that. Go across. And if it does start raining, I'm just gonna find like a little overpass and, you know, take cover under there. I don't think it's gonna be raining a lot. If it does, it'll probably just pass through, so I'll just hang tight and then get back to the money. We do have a Zoom call today, and it's just a little briefing. I think it's gonna just, you know, touch base with us, let us know, you know, go over the rules again, let us ask any questions or, you know, any concerns we have. But I'm so ready for this challenge, man. I am so ready. Man, yesterday was so good. I actually got a $28 tip, and it was one of my I think it was like the 12th delivery out of the 14th. And yeah, man, that was amazing. That's the biggest tip I ever got on the bike, so that was really cool. And we did, according to Google, because I forgot, it tracks me. I have it set up to track and basically report, so it tells me where all I went, like how many stops I made and stuff like that. It only calculated 9 stops when I made 14, but it's all good. I'm not worried about how many stops. And then miles, it says I traveled 45 miles, so that seems pretty accurate to what I usually get on a ship like that, so I'm gonna go with that. So if you're doing miles to money made, I made more than $2 per mile. So yeah, it's pretty good. 45 times 2 is 90, and I made $119. So then you take 10 and then 18, that's another 28. So yeah, man, I was making good money yesterday, man. And I also gotta watch for puddles because I didn't put the fender back on here, the rear fender that I took off. I kind of don't like, I prefer it off. And the way I have the far driver set up, it is protected. It's the heat plate, I'll show you real quick. The heat shield is actually exposed, not the wires or anything. So this is what it's looking like. As y'all can see, I only have the front fender on right now. I took the rear one off, and I actually like it better like this. I actually like it better without any fenders, but I don't want to get the batteries and stuff right here wet, so I figured I'll leave that on. We'll see how it does today. If I come home and the far driver is all wet, I'll probably just put it back on, but we'll see. I really don't, you know, I try to avoid water as much as I can. But yeah, I was checking the, oh my gosh, so let me tell y'all, my channel is growing, guys. So I used to average like maybe 10 to 15 likes per video, right? Then it started going up to 20 to 30 likes per video. And now today I checked one of my recent shorts, it absolutely blew up. Over 200 likes. That is so crazy, guys, to even think. 200 likes? Are you serious? 15 comments and 200 likes. It's so crazy because there's these videos that go on and they're like, I checked my video, what is it, a thousand views, and they're like, got 5 likes or something like that, right? And I'm like, dang, I can resonate with that, man. That's how I be that's how I be feeling. But now, as my content has been getting better, I invested in better camera equipment, bigger batteries. Now my channel is definitely starting to grow. Guys, we're 200 subscribers away from 300. 20 subscribers away from 300. That is freaking amazing. So again, shout out to all my subscribers, you are much appreciated. And welcome to the channel, all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the content. Hey, don't be scared to reach out to me in the comments, man. I answer all my comments. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down in the video and I will definitely respond to you. It may take me a little while because I'm super busy right now, but it shouldn't take me more than, you know, a few hours, maybe a day at the most. And also sometimes I was about to say DoorDash, Uber doesn't alert me to comment sometimes. So sometimes I have some free time, I'll start skimming the videos and stuff, and I'll find a comment that I didn't know existed, and then I'll respond to it. So I do apologize for that. You know, the technology isn't going to be perfect, I'm not going to be perfect, but best believe me, I'm always checking to see who's commenting on my videos so I can get back to them. So yes, it's very welcomed. I love the engagement. Yeah, man, it's been such a blessing to have this channel start growing the way it is. And it's been a fun journey. So we just got to our zone. It is lunchtime. It did rain last night pretty hard. Around 1 o'clock it started raining. I was just about done with editing videos, or editing my video that I did yesterday. And I looked outside because I heard everything moving around. It was real windy. And about 5 minutes later it started pouring down. So I do gotta watch for big puddles and stuff like that, like this right here. But yeah, go around this traffic. All right. And so I did get some tips on how to avoid some flats. Watt Hustle, he suggested I use flat out, so I'm gonna have to look into that. And then there was another guy that was talking about there's some type of liners that you can put in. I do have liners, but I guess these are like more heavy duty. So I'm gonna look into both of those, because the more protection I have against flats, the better. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for the advice. I really appreciate that. I am not one that's out here thinking I know it all, because I do not. So thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to look into flat out and some heavy duty liners and get those installed as soon as I can, probably when I come back from Florida. All right, so we are starting the clock at 1 o'clock, and we're gonna go until 5, and then I got to get back for my meeting. So let's hope today goes good. We don't run into any heavy rain. It was starting to sprinkle. I started seeing it on my goggles, but that was a little bit of time ago. It's already stopped, so that's good. It's only 20% now, so I'm expecting, if it does, it's just gonna pass through really quick. You're good. Uh-oh. That boy's big. That's a big boy. He's trying to get everybody. He need that Cesar Millan treatment. You gotta put him in his place, man. He ain't respecting the commands. That dude is struggling with him. And that's a big ass dog, man. He gonna hurt somebody. Oh, Bevis, let's go this way. We do have Chick-fil-A open, so usually I get Chick-fil-A orders and they're pretty decent, so I'm gonna head over here. Now, I am wondering, when other people are out delivering on your e-bikes, do you kind of just sit in one spot? Let me hurry up. Do you just sit in one spot and wait for your order, or do you kind of you know, navigate through your zone. When I first started, I used to just sit in one spot. That would literally put me to sleep. I would get so sleepy just sitting there. I hate just sitting in one spot. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I like to be moving around. Keeps me engaged, keeps my blood flowing, you know, keep my I'm just really engaged when I'm moving around. You know, you're constantly looking and stuff, but when you're just sitting there, you're like, and you start getting sleepy. So ooh, there was a nail right there. Yeah. Oh dang, look at him off-road. So this is a busy area. Man, there was a mail truck that jackknifed over here. If that's what you call it. I can't remember what it is. It's like when it turns so much that it basically turns into itself. I think it's called jackknife. Sometimes I forget certain words that I don't use all the time, and then when I use it, I'm like, I don't know if that's the correct word. But yeah, it was I don't know, it was somewhere right here. It was off 610 and Ella is right behind me. So it was somewhere right here, and it looked like it was in the grass. So might be able to see some type of evidence of what happened. But I saw that. I was up pretty late last night, man. When I got home, I ended up drinking another cup of coffee so I can get the editing done. And you know, that kind of kept me up for quite a bit. So I didn't go to sleep until, oh man, it was late. I want to say it was around 3 o'clock. And then I got right back up at 8. Or not, what? Yeah, it was 8. First time I looked at the clock, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:20. And got up and went downstairs, made me a coffee, and started getting to work on my e-bike, changing out my tire and stuff. Now, I did realize that I kind of messed up on some of the editing, because I posted it and then I realized I misspelled a word or forgot a word. So I went back, deleted that, went back and edited it again. And then I was like getting distracted as I was uploading it. And with CapCut, if you don't, like, once you upload it and it's finished, if you don't hurry up and like send it somewhere to YouTube or wherever you're sending it to, it like just times out. It times out. So I had to do that 3 times because I kept missing it. So that took some time. And then this morning when I was watching the playback, I realized that when I went back in and fixed what I messed up, I actually deleted a couple clips, and then it kind of made the captions I was putting, it misaligned them to the clip that I wanted it, you know, because it was one part where I was talking to this guy, and I was like, you know, I helped him pay for his food, and then I was like, oh, I was telling him my backstory on how I got started with delivery, and that was off. And then there was a kid, there was some like teenagers, and there was some little kids riding, and the teenagers literally almost ran over the little boy's foot, like got so close. They blew through the stop sign because the little kid was stopped at the stop sign, you know, as he should. You know, that's how you should ride. You should stop and make sure there's no traffic. And they just blew through it. And when he put his foot down, man, they almost hit his foot. Like, she almost ran over his foot. And I was like, damn, bro, like, watch what you're doing. You almost ran over the little kid's foot. And so when I captioned that, it was way off. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's all good, man. You're not gonna be perfect, you know. I don't try to be perfect. But yeah, guys, 2 days, less than 2 days really, because I'm leaving early in the morning. So I am gonna try to come out here tomorrow. On your left, I'm gonna come out here tomorrow, and I'll probably come out here either around the same time, but I'm definitely not gonna do a night shift. I'm gonna do either early morning or around this time, and then I'm gonna go home and make sure everything is packed up according to what I want to take. Make sure everything is fitting in the suitcase. I'm only taking one suitcase, and because I'm only staying 3 days, I'm not going to take that many clothes or anything. I'm only going to take the pair of shoes I'm wearing, and yeah, so I'm going to go to 19. I'm going to do exactly what I did yesterday, go to 19 and pretty much zigzag. Let me make sure. All right, right behind you, right behind you. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you can't hear me. You're straight up ignoring me. Whatever. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm pretty much like, I'm washing my clothes that I'm taking right now, and I'm gonna have to find a way to like make this bag like small and flat, so it can fit in the suitcase, because the new one I got, I haven't even opened it yet. It's still in the shrink wrap, so it's already good and ready. It's already packed. So I'm only taking my 2 bags, my cup holder of course, and then all my accessories, my what do you call it? I can't even think what it's called. Portable charger. And then I'm gonna also take some Velcro straps, so that way I can strap down the bag in the rack. I've actually never done that before, but like I said before, because we're doing a competition, I do want to have 2 bags, so that way if I get a really big order, I don't have to turn it down and I can take it. I'm gonna always keep the drinks in my backpack, because I've been successful doing that. See, they want me to start doing shop and deliver. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not. Even if it is going to pay me $30 after, I'm not going to do it. Excuse me. I just don't have good experiences with those. And then they still kind of give me like semi shop and delivers. Like Walgreens has been coming through, and I just go, either the first one I did, I went to the photo counter, and you know, it was pretty easy. That looks like an e-bike as fast as he's going. Let's see, I don't know. Yeah, it is. I knew it. Then yesterday I got another Walgreens, and it was just for prescription. So it was super easy both times. They were ready. They didn't have to like fumble around and be like, oh, well, he did ask me for the name 2 or 3 times, but I mean, other than that, it was pretty good. Oh, I was actually supposed to turn right there, so let me go this way. But yeah, so Walgreens has been good, and I don't mind if it does come through like that, because you know, if they're gonna be like that, hey, I'm not. That's easy. It's pretty good. I've never had to wait or anything. Yep, I used to drive that exact forklift. Matter of fact, I still got the key at the house. Propane. We used to have to change out the propane tanks and stuff. I used to jam my fingers, pinch them and stuff. Yeah, that guy looks familiar too. Oh, got another car. I'm gonna let everybody pass right now, 'cause I'm just chilling. NB 2500. But yeah, we're only doing 1 session today, because I got a phone call, or I got a conference call I got to get on later. It shouldn't be longer than an hour. But by the time we get done with that, it'll be 7 o'clock. So I doubt I come back out. I might, but I doubt it. And I haven't started my other build yet. I'm gonna wait until I get back from Florida, because honestly, I'm not sure. Now that I got another e-bike, I'm not sure which one I want to beef up. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Ritsar, just because the frame can hold, you know, 3 batteries just like this one. And then the A8, it can, at maximum, it can only hold 2 batteries. So if I put 2 batteries on there, it's only going to be one for the front and one for the rear, unless I do 2 48s that I have with the 15 or 25 BMS. That's what I was thinking about doing, just putting a 2,000 watt motor with those batteries on there, and then putting a 50 amp far driver on there, and seeing how that goes. But like I said, most likely. Nice. All right, so our first order is $8.75.
The Burger Joint Heights. Turn left on Nicholson Trail.
Why would I do that if I can just go straight? Going to the Burger Joint, guys. So we just passed it up, and they're expecting me.
Turn left on Lawrence Street.
Well, I'm expected. How did I look at that? I think that's on I think that's actually on DoorDash when it tells you when you're supposed to be there. I don't see the expected time as far as
turn
pickup,
left on Lawrence Street.
But the Burger Joint usually takes a little while, so we're gonna kind of, you know, just cruise. We're 0.6 miles away anyway. But yeah, $8.75 for our first order. It's pretty good. Oh, look at that i8. Ooh. And it's so crazy because I see all these cars. I got all these cars on GTA, and they're so accurate, even though they have like weird names and stuff like that. You know what they're supposed to be, you know what I mean? And they're so similar, man. Like, golly. And then I also play a lot of Forza, Need for Speed and stuff like that. So of course those cars are on there too, and those cars are identical. Matter of fact, that's why I ended up buying the Mustang I got, because I was looking at a few different cars. Although I had already had a Mustang before, I was leaning more into that. I was looking at, it was a Scion. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it was a sporty Scion. And I mean, you can't go, there's cars. Get off your phone, lady. I basically used the game to test drive cars. And then once I dialed it down to, it was like 3 or 4 different cars I was looking at. I was looking at the I think it's called the Ford Fiesta. It's like the hatchback, and I wanted to stick too. And so I ended up looking at the Mustangs, and then I just started, like, I went on Car Guru, I think.
Turn left on West 22nd Street, then turn right.
They're telling me to turn, and it's right here. But yeah, I went on Car Guru, if that's the name, I can't remember now. And I saved like 10 of them. And one by one, I just went and looked at all of them. And it was the second to last one.
Then turn left.
It was the second to last one that I ended up getting. And there was one right before that, but they wanted way too much for it. So I ended up getting this one, and I was glad I went with them because they reported to my credit every month, so my credit like went up really fast. When I got that car, I'm not even lying, man, I had to put $4,000 down because my credit was so bad. And my credit, just from that and them reporting, it ended up going all the way to 700. And then I actually refinanced with my credit union, and my payments went from like $500 to $230 with a 4% interest. So way better. But all right, guys, we're at our first pickup now, and for Brandon M. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing all right. How you doing?
You picking up?
Yeah, for Brandon. Yeah. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Confirmed it?
Yep. All right, have a good one. All right. That's actually one of the few times I came and it was waiting. So that's always good. Look at them cheaters over there at OKC. Bunch of cheaters. A bunch of, we call them fish, because they're just a bunch of floppers. All right, first delivery, and we're going 1.5 miles up the road. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, and we're going 610 is that way, so we're going that way. Yeah, Burger Joint is pretty good, man. It's just overpriced, bro. Like, we spent, both times we went, we spent $80 some. And I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. Their burgers are good, but everything else is mid.
Turn right on Lawrence
Street. The sides are super mid. They're bland as hell. The drinks are okay, but they use this type of ice that melts super fast. So they fill it up with ice and then it just melts really fast. And so you get a watered down drink. So, and it's I'm not just saying that because I went there once and experienced that. I've been there multiple times and
turn left on West 20th Street.
And at multiple locations. So, oh, I should be able to get through though, yeah. They are in the middle of digging. Let's see. Hey man, can I get through? Can I get through?
I think they got the whole intersection closed off right there. If you go, you could probably
go through here.
No, that's closed off. But you could, if you, I mean, if you want, you
just
go on
right there.
Sidewalk over there.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. Have a good one.
Turn right on Nicholson Trail.
All right. Ooh. Look at this. Oh, okay, cool. We're right here. Nice. I wasn't sure. Dang, they got the whole street tore up. How you doing?
Hi.
All right. So every time I come over here, it's like worse and worse. They're really doing some digging right there now. They got the whole street tore up. Alright, 1 mile away. But yeah, the bike held up really good yesterday. I forgot to check the voltage when I got home, but as far as the display went, it said it had 5 bars left when I got home out of the 10, so that means it was around 50%. And I was still able to get up to 44 miles per hour on the way home
on Nicholson Trail.
with just the rear battery. Now the front battery depleted because I only run 1 battery on the front. I run 2 on the rear because that's my main power on the bike. The front is basically for takeoff, passing, and hills, right? So I don't always use it, but it's only has 20 amp hours on the front. So I love that setup though. I love that setup. I remember when I was first watching, man, I always mess up his name, man. It's Citizen Cycle or Cycle Citizen, one of them. Shout out to you, man. I remember watching your videos when I didn't even have an e-bike, and you used to always put, I think you still do, but 2 throttles,
Keep right
you know
to
what I
stay
mean?
on Nicholson Trail.
And I was like, man, that seems like so busy, man. Like, you got a lot to do, like, you know. And when I first built my first e-bike and I put 2 throttles, it was a little bit awkward at first, you know, to remember that I have a throttle on this side, because, you know, I ride motorcycles and everything. If you know, you ride motorcycles, the throttle is always on the right side. So to have a throttle on the left side just didn't come natural at first. But once I got used to it, oh man, it's fine, man. Now I don't even think about it. And I'm so glad I started building like that. So shout out to you, man. You make great videos and great breakdowns. I do want to buy some forks from you. Let me get back on the street. Because you have the forks that go on the front motor without, you know, needing to use a Dremel and open them up. But every time I look at your website, you're sold out. So they must be pretty
Keep right
popular.
to stay on Nicholson Trail, then turn left on West 11th Street.
I wonder if I'm gonna see Panda today. I always see Panda around here. Hey, what's up, man? That was unexpected. I think he thought I was
Turn
talking
left
to
on
him.
West 11th
But
Street.
yeah, so all right. But yeah, Panda Head be moving around, man. He's on a 1-wheel. Shout out to you too, man. I don't know if you watch my videos.
Turn
but
left on West 11th Street.
I always say, I'm like, what's
then
up,
turn
Panda?
right.
It's pretty cool, man. And he always has a dog in his, he has like a bag, like a pouch, and he always has his dog with him. So that's pretty cool. All right, we're 0.3 miles away. You are the eyes of the world. Nice. I need to get back to taking pictures
Just
by
ahead,
the
turn
murals.
right on Rutland Street.
I used to stop and take pictures by a lot of murals I saw, and I haven't been doing that lately. Like, I'll get them
Turn
on
right
video
on
and
Rutland
stuff,
Street,
but
then drop off
I
on
want to
the
set
left.
up my bike so then I can just have a collection of my bikes with different murals. I think that would be pretty cool content, especially for like Instagram and stuff like that.
Drop off on the left.
1024, so that's 1030. They're going by 2s, 4s, 6s. Right here. All right, so they're going by 6s. All right.
Brandon M says, leave at door. Please leave at porch. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. Take photo. Oh, man, I started losing my balance. All right, the cat looking at me. The kitty cat. All right, first delivery. Well, that door is gonna open, so let me leave it right here. I don't want him to knock it over. And you know what? The big tip yesterday actually came when I told him where I left the drop. And I told him I left it outside the garage per, you know, instructions. And those are the people that gave me the $28 tip. So Maybe I should start leaving a note to tell them exactly where I left it. You know, it just takes a couple extra seconds. All right, first delivery, success. All right, and we are on what, 18th Street? No, we're on Ruthland and 11th. That vet. Never been a fan of vets though. I actually sat in one and it felt like I was sitting on the ground. I was like, ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know. But on a track, oh, I bet you it shines on the track. Going around them corners, with it being that low to the ground, I bet you it feels like a go-kart. Because I know my Mustang, when I put the coilovers on it, I put the coilovers on it, and although it sucked driving around the city, when I hit like a street that was really smooth, oh my gosh, it felt so nice. And then I wouldn't even have to slow down on the corners, man. I could literally like just, you know, not full throttle, but hey, you're supposed to stop. Thank you. But yeah, I had a little bit of fun, or a lot of fun, for the 2 months that I kept those on. But the ride was just so rough that I ended up taking them off. And yeah, I ended up going to the Coney shops, and I did all the installation myself. Like, you know, I don't like letting anybody touch my stuff, because in my experience, they never treat it with care, and they usually leave your car filthy, or they break something in the process, and then you find out later. And that still holds true, because I've done all my work on my car, all my oil changes, all my tire changes, except for like, well, not my tire changes, but all the like the big jobs, except for when my transmission, or not my transmission, my clutch went out. They ended up not putting my car back together correctly. They forgot my hangers on the exhaust, so my hangers were freaking bouncing, and I didn't even realize until one day I was at a stop, and I guess I didn't have the radio on, and I'm hearing all this rattling, and I'm like, man, what the hell is that? And so I get under my car, and I didn't realize, I had to do some research, and I'm like, bro, they freaking didn't replace my hangers. And this was like a couple like months after, so I didn't even go back up there to try to get them or anything. I'm pretty sure they had trashed them, or, you know, whatever. They weren't gonna remember. And squirrel, I still haven't replaced those, because I haven't found the ones that go on my car, because my car is a 2012, and all the ones that I've seen, they don't look like they're gonna fit. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is go to the junkyard and pull some off the same kind of car. Anywhere from a 10 to a 14 should be good. But yeah, so that's actually why I stopped driving my car, man, because it sounds so bad, like whenever I'm idling, or like whenever the RPMs get anywhere from 2,500 to like an idle, man, the car sounds raggedy, man. You just hear all that rattling. I'm like, oh man, it's so embarrassing. So I stopped driving my car, and then my battery ended up dying because I don't drive it. So I got to get a new battery for it. But I need to go ahead and replace that, because my car's just sitting. And I don't, you know, you got to drive your car, man. Things go bad when you don't. And I don't want to get in it and things don't work anymore, and then I got to replace more stuff. See if I can pick up an order over here. Don't hit me. Yeah, this is a nice little eateries right here. It's a big old dog. Now I pick up a lot from right here. Look at that dog, man. Golly, what's up, boy? Can't remember the name of that dog. I don't think it's a King Corso. It might be. Yep, on her damn phone, not paying attention. Sitting there laughing and talking, about to kill somebody. So I'm just gonna do a lap around here, see if I can pick up any orders, and then, you know, just slowly cruise through my zone. I wonder if wherever we take off from Fort Lauderdale, that's nice, that's clean. He did like simple things to it, but it looks clean. It's really nice. There we go. Alright, we'll take it. $4 for 1.7 miles.
Turn right, then turn right on North Shepherd Drive.
Alright, so they got us going the other way. Alright, it's gonna be, it looks like it is in here. What is it called? Huey LaShawn. This is gonna be my first time picking up from here. But I think it says 800 feet, so it should be in here somewhere.
Turn right on North Shepherd Drive, then turn right.
Oh, this is a left, and then a right. You forgot the left, buddy.
Turn right, then turn left.
I think it's gonna be somewhere in here. You got Lululemon, High Skin, Lovesac, Ray-Bans.
Pick up on the left.
Pick up on the left. So it looks like it's gonna be in there. Oh, I see it. All right. So we gotta go around here. All right. So this is our second pickup. So it wasn't a super good pickup, but it's not that far, so.
Pick up on the right.
All right. All right, and we're right here. Yep. Hello. Pick up for John. Hello, got to pick up for John S. Yeah, no problem. All right, thank you.
Head to your drop off at
Have a good one.
1226 Heights Boulevard.
All right, second order. That door is super light. I feel like I was gonna push it off the hinges. All right, guys, so this is our second order. So we're currently at about 13 bucks right now. 13 bucks, and we're still in the first hour. All right, where are we going? So Going by the park, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like we're going this way. I think. Oh no, we're going the other way. Yeah, we're going the other way. Okay. All right. And we're going this way, so I'm gonna just cut through.
Turn left on Lawrence Street, then turn right on West 8th Street. Turn right on West 8th Street, then turn left on Nicholson Trail. Turn left on Nicholson Trail.
Oh dang. So that squirrel, I don't think I hit it, but that squirrel I was just saying that I almost hit, ended up getting hit. Dang, it's laying there. Poor squirrel. I don't know why squirrels do that, man. I don't know if they have
In a
like
quarter mile, turn right on 11th Street Bikeway.
super anxiety or something, because when you're coming down the street, they see you and they just start freaking out, man. They don't know what to do with themselves. It's like, bro, if you just stay still, like, there's not too many people that capture squirrels. I don't know where they get this fear from. I mean, they're fast as hell. They don't have to overreact like that. Alright, let's hope we can get one more order
Turn
before
right on 11th Street
we go into our
Bikeway.
second hour. But so far this is we're at, what did I say, $13?
Turn left on Heights Boulevard.
Alright guys, so we just dropped off our second order. So now we're just cruising, waiting on our third order. And it is 1:53, so we still have 7 minutes in the first hour. Hopefully we can get another order within the next 7 minutes. That way we can be on pace for 3 an hour, which will be around 12. which is pretty good. If we can get more, that'll be better. But yeah, man, as soon as I dropped off the order and they shut the gate, they let their dog out. It was a big old Doberman. He didn't see me though. I went down about a house away, and then I switched out my battery on my camera. I'm glad I did, because that was a big dog, man. Yeah, we're currently on 13th Street in the Heights. Man, that freaking Amazon van almost took me out, man. He was parked right here, and then I'm coming down, and out of nowhere he just comes out from the curb. No signal, no nothing. Like, bro, can you please be a little more responsible? You are in a big old vehicle. Like, did you even check your side mirror before you came out? Man, they hire anybody. That's the second time that something like that has happened with the Amazon van. One time I was riding, I was in the bike lane too, but it wasn't protected by nothing. And I was about to pass the Amazon van, and out of nowhere, I mean, it was a cop coming, right? But I'm in the bike lane. Like, I don't need to stop in the bike lane. They're on the street. And he jumps into the bike lane without even looking. Didn't even signal or anything. And I wasn't expecting him to do it. I was expecting him just to stop. And he just ran me off the road, man. I was like, bruh, didn't check your side mirror or anything. And there was actually a driver that unfortunately killed an older lady. It wasn't here, it was in another state. But he ran her over as she was crossing the street. And he kept going. He kept delivering packages. They caught him like a little bit later delivering packages. And he was like, oh, I didn't even know I hit somebody. Like, bro, how you don't know you hit somebody? That's not like you're jumping a curb. Well, I don't know. I never hit nobody, but I mean, I assume it would be more than jumping a curb. It would impact you more than that, but I don't know. Maybe not. But still, I mean, come on, man. You killed somebody, bro. Alright, this is Nicholson, so I'm gonna keep going. I feel like everybody wears Fabletics over here. All the women, all the men. I see a lot of it. I have it on too. My shorts anyway. I stopped wearing my jackets because it's just too hot for that right now. So I bought a couple of these O'Neill shirts. Well, more than a couple. I bought 6 of them. And so I wear these all the time now. And that's because they're super lightweight. They're kind of like Fabletics material. They got that breathable mesh. And so it keeps me protected from the sun, but it also is breathable. So yeah, we completed 2 trips. Just hang out over here for right now. And I guess once we get to around 4 o'clock, I'll start moving back to Oak Forest, closer to my house. And that way I can work there, and then I'll close out the day and head back to the house. Get ready for my conference call. These houses always remind me of San Francisco. Like the Full House. Look at this, man. He just got hit. Because he was right there just a second ago. That sucks. Looks like he got hit by a bike too, because he's not crushed. He's just, you know, took some impact to the head. He's bleeding from his mouth, unfortunately. If I wasn't delivering food, I would pick him up and put him on the side, because maybe he's just knocked out. Because he doesn't look like he has that much damage to him. So he might just be knocked out. And we have a bunny named Bella, and we got her right before Easter. I can't, bro. Appreciate you. Nope, I don't have the pegs on here. So. He just pulled out his phone. That's what everybody wants me to do. Papa Willie, Papa Willie. Nope, I'm making money. I ain't worried about popping no willies. They must be doing some dog training over there. What was I saying? Oh, the freaking bunny, man. She, at like 4 o'clock in the morning, she gets extremely hyper. And she just starts running laps in her cage. Her cage is pretty big. She has a lot of room. And she has like this obstacle course in the cage. And man, I don't know why, but at 4 o'clock in the morning, she just wants to go as fast as she can. And so, yeah, that was around the time I went to sleep yesterday. And when I went up, she was doing that. And I was like, hey, Bella, chill out. And when I was going to sleep, all of a sudden, I felt her on my damn legs. And I was like, what the heck? And I was like, I woke up my wife. Well, I didn't wake her up. I just was like, oh, she's in the bed with us. And sure enough, she had hopped out the cage and got in bed with us. And so my wife put her back in the cage. And that freaking bunny is so intelligent, man. She knows how to like get herself between the cage and the wall and kind of push herself. Not even, you're reversing. What are you looking at? But yeah, she knows how to like push the cage away from the wall. And yeah, oh shoot, I guess I'll go this way. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of people around here. What are you doing, bro? I swear, man, it's like people see you and they freeze like a deer in headlights. They don't know what to do. Just continue driving, bro. I will go around you or in front of you. Like a deer in headlights, though. All right. So now, look, everybody got the Fabletics, Lulu. Bless you. Lululemon kind of attire. But hey, at least these people are in shape, man. All these people are fit. Alright, so it's already 2:02. We're in our second hour. Unfortunately, we only got 2 deliveries for the first hour. Oh. But it's alright. The show must go on. They're still doing construction over here. That'd be crazy to just look out your window, you just waking up and, oh dang. Oh, that's messed up, bro. Look at that, man. They left them on bricks, bro. That's crazy. I ain't going in front of you. Oh man, look at that, bro. Left them on bricks. That sucks. Didn't even put a brick. Oh, they didn't even leave them on bricks. They left them on the concrete. Dang, that sucks. That sucks. I remember my car got broken into. Actually, when I first moved back to my mom's house, and I just left my door unlocked, and they went through and stole my backpack, stole my little portable speaker, and that was about it. I didn't have anything else in the car, but man, the feeling was like, oh, you feel so violated. You're like, what the, man, I got in my car, I started driving around looking for somebody with my backpack, and I was like, bro, I wish I would see somebody with my damn backpack freaking run your ass over. But yeah, I didn't catch him. But yeah, that feeling, man, my car actually got broken into twice, and both at my mom's house. And yeah, man, first time they took my, it was when I was still, I think I was still in high school. Oh man, my back wheel's feeling funny. Feeling a little squirrely. No, that's fine. Alright. I think I'm just a little paranoid from yesterday. But yeah, man, they got into my car. They freaking shattered the glass because I didn't leave it open. They used a center punch, shattered the glass, and did a terrible job of removing the system. They tore up my whole dashboard trying to get that screen out. They did get the screen out, but I mean, you can tell they were unprofessional, man. They freaking used, I guess, like a flathead or something to pry it up, and they ended up like cracking my dash, and it was like that, man, and it never was able to get fixed. I was just a kid, man. I didn't have money to fix it. I did replace that screen though. I did replace that screen. But yeah, man, I felt so violated. I actually got the window repaired pretty cheap too. That's never a good feeling, man. You come out, you work hard for your stuff, man. You work hard for your stuff, and people just, you know, freaking bums. They don't have no kind of hustle, rather steal from people. Bro, don't follow me down here. Okay. They slowed down and they kept going. I always gotta have my head on a swivel. You never know what people are thinking or who's watching you. I've never been down here. This is nice. It's kind of ducked off. Look at these houses. Oh, that's real nice. I like that one. These too. They all got porches and balconies. What is this, 9th Alexander? I've never been right here. Nice, 9th and Alexander. Super nice. I like that one too. Look at that brick. I like that blue. Yeah, these are all nice. Oh wow, look at that one. That's nice. Oh, I did just pass through here because the guy, that's where he was recording me. I should have stopped and told him my channel, but I mean, he could see it on the back of my helmet. I don't know, I didn't. I usually do that. It's all good. Alright, well, it's actually like kind of between lunch and dinner, so might not get as many orders. she almost just fall. Oh, I guess I could go right there. And that will get me to Shepherd. It's all good. It was a lady walking there. It's kind of narrow. I don't want her to think I'm following her. But yeah, I'm only using Uber today. I did start using DoorDash, but man, now I remember why I stopped using them. And their maps are super terrible. Their directions are so obnoxious. They just keep screaming at you. But yeah. Look like he took a picture of me too. It's all good, bro. Dude Moto if you want to see more. Alright. You can see a house they're building in the distance. We can see downtown. Get a shot of that. There's nobody coming, so I'm actually surprised because it's pretty cloudy. Yeah. Alright. And this is the White Oak Bayou Trail. So I guess I'm gonna go. I was gonna wait to go back to Ella, but I'm not getting any hits over here, so I guess I'll go back over there now. Oof. Got all that water pouring in. This bayou is pretty high. It's always like it has just a small stream in the middle that's like maybe 2 feet, and I guess it did rain for a little while last night because that's a big difference, and that current is moving too. So you're probably looking at maybe at the most 5 feet deep now. Oh yeah, they actually just built something like this right outside my house, and I'm hoping they're gonna build something like this and put a bike path right beside it. It does look like, if you look at the plans that they have on the flood control, it does look like they plan on doing it, but when? I don't know, man. That could take years, that could take months, or it could happen tomorrow. You never know. But hopefully it happens soon. Yeah, so this is usually all dried out. You can see it mostly is still dried out, but there is more water. Let's see if there's any snakes. Oh, I thought that was one right there. That's just a piece of wood. Yeah, the other day I saw one right here. And two guys, I told them, I was like, watch out, it's a snake, because they were walking. The one was on top, one was like literally, you know, right there on the side. And I was like, watch out, it's a snake right there. Ooh, that was a big old spider. Gosh, that was a big old spider. I don't have a phobia of spiders, but man, if I see one in my house or near my house, I gotta kill it. Because I got bit by a brown recluse before, and I didn't even feel it, I didn't see it. Well, no, I did see it in my car, but I thought it was gone, and come to find out, it ended up biting me on my damn shoulder, and it got pretty infected. I ended up having to get a freaking needle and sterilizing the needle and popping that. Why is she giving me that look? Why she got her freaking stuff hanging off like that? Anyway, I had to get a needle, burn the tip of it, stabbed it, and then don't do this. This is some crazy stuff. I took a vacuum cleaner hose and I literally just put it on there and turned the vacuum on full power, and sucked out all the pus and poison, and it actually worked. I do have a scar. It looks like I got shot, but it's actually a spider bite. But yeah, ever since then I'm like, nope, if I see a spider, you gotta go, because I didn't kill you and you got me. Yeah, well, I don't know why that lady she had her straps like pulled down, like exposing more of her chest. That was weird. She was an older lady too. You got old thoughts out here too. Tell you, man. I was talking to Clutch Man. Shout out to you, bro. I was talking to him, and we were talking about something. Oh, because he asked me if my wife had a channel of food delivery, and I was like, nah, she just has a channel of her basically being a wife, you know, what she does to be a wife, cooking and cleaning, you know, kind of helping me out and stuff. And he was like, oh man, she needs to show these young girls, because these girls don't like doing none of that. And I was like, yeah, but some of these old women don't like doing it either. And I was like, you know, some of them, they just refuse to grow up. They don't want to be aunties and grandmas. They still want to be the young girl in the street, the hot girl. They still have a hot girl summer, hot girl summers, you know. Which is true, man. You got Vivica Fox, Stacey Dash. And I know these are celebrities, but I mean, unfortunately, a lot of these people actually look up to these women, and they model their life after them. So kind of bleeds into society as well. And there's nothing wrong with being an auntie, man. There's nothing wrong with being a grandma. You know, you can still look good being a grandma, but you know, you don't want to act like you're still a teenager. You don't want to dress like that, man. You want to set a good example for the young ladies coming up after you, man. You know, you want to be modest. Want to dress with respect. You know, when I was growing up, it was like, what do you call it? As you got older or whatever, you knew the ladies from the, you know, the whores, you know, and it was by how they dressed, right? And I mean, that still stands true, but unfortunately, you got a lot of doctors and lawyers and judges that dress like whores. You know, they're twerking and wearing the booty shorts and the see-through clothing so you can see their nipples and stuff. And I mean, these are supposed to be respectable women, man. At least they have, like, they're career women, you know. They have high-paying jobs. They're held to a higher standard, right? Judges and doctors and lawyers. So you would expect them to carry themselves different, but fortunately, it's not the case. That, and then, you know, with the crazy red hair, the crazy blue, yellow hair, and super long fingernails and stuff. And it's not just one race, man. It's all races that do that, man. It's bled into all cultures now, and it used to not be a thing. So it's unfortunate, man. It's degeneracy is what it is. Oh, we got some water right here, and I'm actually going back to Ella. And I'm not gonna give men a pass either, man. You still got men walking around sagging their pants, showing their drawers and stuff like that. And it's bad enough when young men do it, young kids do it, but it's embarrassing when you got a grown-ass man walking around showing his butt, man. And yeah, I realize that comes from prison, man. That was all often an invitation to your manhood, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So that's just unfortunate. Let me get around her. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on your left. On your left. But yeah, man. I mean, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I used to sag, but I never used to show my draws, man. I just used to sag a little bit, and I grew out of that fast as hell, man. It was from like 15 to 18 I did that, and after that I grew out of that. But you got grown ass men still doing that. So same thing, like I said, I'm not giving them a pass. Alright, what is going on, y'all? We're 20 minutes into the second hour, and it's been about 30 minutes since we had an order. So, it's kind of slow today. Slow Monday. But it's all good. I like getting out here, staying consistent, not only with the content, but also with the money making, side hustle gigs. I don't have any haircuts or anything like that today, so definitely want to still make some money. And I want to stay in a rhythm before I go out to Florida. And then when I come back, man, I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm thinking about changing up some stuff. I think I'm gonna come out here a little bit earlier and do like from, oh, that squirrel was smashed. Do like anywhere from 6:30 to 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 or 12 in the afternoon, and then take a break and then come back out here about 3 or 4 and then finish the day off. On the days, you know, I don't have haircuts or a client to train or anything like that. Oh man. So yeah, it's forecasted the next, unfortunately, 3 hours are going to be slow. It says earning trends, and then it looks about 5 o'clock it picks back up, but that's just an estimate. That's not a, it's not a guarantee. I mean, sometimes I get more orders during non-peak hours. But it's all good, man. We're gonna stay positive. We out here making that money. Come on, money. Let's go. Let me get out. Skirt. I saw that. Waited, and then once I got close, he went, and then he even slowed down as he was doing the turn. I don't know, man. He might have been distracted. He might not even have saw me. But it was slow for a little bit yesterday, and then it picked up. And then I started getting really good orders and good tips to make up for the downtime, so it all worked out. So let's hope we have a day like that today. Oh, I gotta remember to take off my weight when I go over a bump from these front forks. These front forks are really bad, man. They bottom out. So last time I did that, look, but when I sit back, it's fine. It doesn't bottom out. Just gotta remember that, because it bottoms out so bad, it just feels like it's gonna fold, like it's gonna, cave in. Yeah, where's that water coming from? I don't know, they're pumping water out, I guess, from the little retention pond right there. I didn't see any standing water though, but it's got to be coming from somewhere. Look at all that standing water right there. Oh, that looks disgusting. Alright, I'm predicting it's gonna start picking up anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime now. Now, I guess I could get on DoorDash. It's super slow right now, so. So I'm gonna go back to the street I just came off. Well, no, I'll just go down to 19th Street and then I'll turn off. See if I get an order. Last time I did that, it seemed like Uber could tell I activated another app, and then all of a sudden they started sending me orders. Like, nope, you're not going anywhere. So it's, I'm gonna go in here real quick, see how much the tent costs. What's going on, man?
What's up?
Hey, how's it going, man? No. Hey, I have a question. I actually got my car tinted before. I'm looking to get a 2018 Toyota LE tinted, all windows.
Toyota?
Yeah, it's a Toyota Camry LE.
Okay, okay. And you want to do what?
Tint.
And it has tint on it? Or
No, it doesn't have anything. It's glass house right now.
Okay, okay. So what do you want?
I think I had got, it's illegal, but I think it was like 15%, 12%,
Right.
all the way around.
So it's completely clear,
Yeah, it has nothing on
and
it.
you want to tint that?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it.
Yeah, I'm looking for like a estimate.
Like $200.
Really? Okay. Y'all are always closed, man. I always pass by. What days are y'all
So
open?
we're open every day besides Sundays.
Oh, okay.
But we take our last vehicle in at 4.
Okay.
So maybe you probably come by here like towards the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
But if you don't schedule an appointment, we don't know, and we'll just close up the shop a little earlier than normal.
Oh, okay. If y'all don't have
But
anything.
it's just because that last car comes in at 4, and typically it takes like an hour and a half or 2 hours to finish it.
Yeah.
So that's what like the 6 o'clock time frame means, like we're completely closed at that time.
Okay.
So when did you want to do this?
What
are you driving right now?
No, I'm on my bike right now. I'm doing food deliveries.
Oh, okay, that's super
Yeah.
cool. Or is that like a sir? No?
Nah.
something else.
Surrounds, they cause too much attention, man. I'm gonna get pulled over and they're gonna
Right,
try to
right.
take the bike. That I call a sleeper build. It operates like a Surround. I can get it up to 55, but when I see a cop, I just, I act like I'm pedaling and stuff like
Really?
that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you're interested, man, I do a YouTube. And I'm actually, yeah,
that is cool.
dude
I'm
underscore
definitely
moto.
interested. I think it would be super dope to kind of follow and
Yeah,
and
man,
watch.
for sure,
I don't,
for
I don't
sure.
ever do the subscribe thing because I don't have a YouTube account.
Oh, yeah,
but,
that's all good.
I think it's cool. Maybe I could pull up some videos and watch it one day.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually recording right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to Florida in 2 days. They're flying me out to do a food delivery challenge with like the top food delivery people on
Right.
YouTube. Yeah, so there's 10 of us going out there.
And you're flying?
Yeah, we're flying. Yeah, yeah,
flying.
yeah. I'm not using my bike. They have bikes out there for us.
And y'all doing like a food delivery?
Yeah, 4 hours. We're doing 2 days. So the first day we're competing for $750, and then the second day we're actually competing for one of the e-bikes. There's 4 sponsored e-bikes, and it's by Watt Hustle. You can look him up too. It's pretty cool, and he's in Florida. And there's people coming from all over. I'm coming from here. There's 2 people coming from
And y'all
Chicago.
are delivering food off of those e-bikes?
Mm-hmm. From DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub.
Wow.
Yep.
And
yep.
they found you just due to you just doing what you're doing.
Bro, I
And
started
on
this-
on your main videos. Are you delivering food, or you're
Yeah.
just doing like?
Yeah, so I do builds too. I build all my bikes myself. I started this 6 months ago, bro. And I don't have that many subscribers. I'm approaching 300.
Yeah.
But I've reached, I think my view count is like 110K right now in 6 months. And I started at like, I don't know, I had like maybe 1,000 views or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's starting to take off. You know, my last video did 4,000 views, 200 likes. So it's definitely starting to take off,
That's
man.
awesome, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's
And
so cool.
I've been anti-social media since it came out, bro. I hated social media.
Right, right.
But I also didn't like working at Amazon, so I was like, I gotta do something else, man. So
And this is a cool thing to do.
Yeah, you don't
I
have-
hope
I
it
just-
storms off for you. And
Yeah,
you
man.
really kill it, man. That's
appreciate
so
it,
awesome.
appreciate it. What's your name,
I'm
bro?
trying to find Sam.
Sam, Kobe, man.
What
Nice to
is
meet you. Kobe, like Kobe
Oh,
Bryant.
I love
Yeah.
Kobe, man. Kobe's a great name.
Yes, sir.
He's actually one of my favorite
Thank you.
basketball players too.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking-
All right, guys. So I just got a quote on the tent. Actually, $200 is a damn good price. So we're gonna be taking my wife's car there. I actually got my tent done from them too, just a different location. And he said a Metro bus went through the store. That's crazy. I just thought they went out of business over there or something, but he said a Metro went through the freaking building. That's crazy. But let me activate these apps. Oh no, what was that? Just an Acorn. Alright, this is 22nd. I'm gonna go to 19th. All right, now we're at 20th. All right, now we're at 19th, so I'm actually gonna, how you doing? Turn this way. Yeah, he was saying he had an R6 before, and I was actually thinking about upgrading too, but like I was telling him, I don't have much throttle discipline, if I'm being honest, man. I go fast. So if I'm gonna go fast, right, if I'm gonna get use out of the bike, I wanna be able to twist the throttle and not kill myself, right? So, and a R3, a 300 displacement gives you that ability to where you can twist full throttle and I mean it's pretty torquey low end, right? But it's not gonna, you're not gonna be doing, well, you can still injure yourself, you can hurt yourself on anything that goes, you know, a bike, oh gosh, a regular bike, this kind of bike, a 300, yeah, all that. Even though some people will be like, oh, that's not even a real bike, you need a man's bike. Well, no, you don't. Like, it's a bike, all right? And just because you don't think it's a real bike, hey, everybody has their own preference, man. And I know myself, so, you know, maybe one day I'll get a 600, but right now a 300 is good for me. And I do have an upgraded sprocket on it to where it's actually even more torquey than the stock. So the 0 to, I would say 0 to 60, 0 to 80 is pretty freaking incredible. It does top out at like 105 now, but it gets there extremely fast. So I think I went to a 32 sprocket or something, I don't remember. It's been like freaking 8 years since I did that upgrade. But I went with a Vortex sprocket. I just can't remember what I went with. But yeah, I did just buy a battery for that bike, so you're definitely gonna see me on that bike here shortly. I'll probably wait until I get back from Florida though. I'm just too busy right now. I got too much going on to really you know, mess with that bike. And I probably gonna have to take the gas out of it and put some new gas in it. You know, it's been sitting for a little while. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to you, Sam. It was nice meeting you, man. Pretty sure we'll see each other again. I'll touch bases with you back when I you know, when I get back from Florida, and we'll set up an appointment to get my wife's car tinted. And shout out to you, man. You're a pretty cool guy, man. Nice talking to you. Oh man, that's a vicious bark. Oh, good. Okay. Man, that was a vicious bark. And he looked like a little puppy. I think one of these streets cut through. Is it this one? No. I remember one day I was looking at my brake disc, and I went off the side of the road, and then I was going, it was stupid, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You don't have to go that fast to hurt yourself. But I was doing about 40 miles per hour on this bike, and when I went down, it was a drop. So I dropped down, and I was coming up to the guardrail, and so it was either eat shit going straight into the guardrail, and you know, I would have really messed myself up, or it was kind of take my chances with jumping back onto the road. And so I did. I chose that, and it freaking catapulted me in the air, man. And oh man, my wrist was hurting, my back, my neck, and of course I didn't have my GoPro going. I don't even think I had a camera on that day, 'cause I was just doing some test runs. Bro, this dude is trying to push me. Let me just let you go, bro. You got it. Oh no, he had to stop because of the car. Yeah, he's way back there now. But yeah, so it sent me flying in the air, and I don't know how I saved it. I was extremely lucky, man. I definitely went like 5 feet in the air. I came down and I was like, oh shoot. And once I realized I was good, I just was hysterical. I was like, let's go. Because I just knew I was about to eat shit. But maybe one day on my way home, I'll show y'all what happened. I'm not gonna redo it, but I'll show you. Like, it's like a curb like that big, and I had to just try to jump it, and I was successful. I still I still to this day don't understand how I managed to do that, because logically it just doesn't make sense, man, how I was able to get back up it. I just thought I was going to go to the side like and fall off, and I'd rather just fall off and, you know, get a little road rash than go 40 miles per hour into a piece of metal. Alright, I guess I'll go back across the street to Ella. I was going to go that way, but let me just do Ella real quick. Let's hang out around here. I love taking off like that, because I know people are like, man, if this guy don't get out the way with that damn bicycle, and then I take off like that, I'm like, I already know. They're like, oh shit, okay, my bad. Take off doing, you know, 30-40 miles per hour plus. I know they weren't expecting that, especially with how fast I get up to speed. My freaking front tire was spinning until about 20 miles per hour. And sometimes I forget that I have my front far driver turned up, you know, because I just use it when I need to. And if I'm a little bit like at an angle, I can feel it start sliding out from under me, and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta let off the throttle. All right, we'll go this way. Wow, guys, it's already 3 o'clock. We're still at 2 orders. So I don't know. I guess Uber said I made too much money yesterday. I gotta chill out. It's all good. It'll average out though. It always does. Whenever I'm consistent, I might have a bad day, but I always follow that up with a good day. So, and last week I only worked what, 3-4 days, and I made $400 on Uber, or just about. I think it was like $376 or something, so almost. And then I made $23 on DoorDash, and then in a car I made another $250, I think, on Uber. So we made $607 last week doing food deliveries alone, and then I made $60 doing hair. So it was a pretty good week, man. I was busy. Remember when we were in the car, I was coming to pick up an order, and I came off the feeder, and this cop, man, he just freaking damn near smashed into the back of me. He was telling me so hard, and he came off the feeder and turned into the neighborhood like I'm watching, and he was just right up on my ass, bro, and so much that I couldn't even turn in here, because I figured if I turned in there, he was gonna think I was trying to evade him or something, and he was gonna hit the lights. And I just didn't want to deal with that, you know, especially because you know, I was picking up a delivery, man. So I ended up keeping straight, and he followed me all the way, and then I ended up turning into this place right here, and then he kept going. But that happened twice that day, man. I'm like, bro, get the fuck on, dude. Like, just out here making an honest dollar, and y'all keep getting behind me, running my license plates. And although everything is good, I got insurance and everything, I'm legal, but yeah, I've been legal and had cops pull me over and still take me to jail, talking about, oh, in our system it says your license is suspended or you got unpaid tickets. And I used to have to carry around these receipts with me. And I remember one time I was in Rosenberg going to pick, I think I told part of the story before, but I was in Rosenberg, Texas, man, and I was actually dating a girl out there. And I was still young. I was 18, man. I think I had just graduated, and she was still in high school. She was 17. She was a senior, and we were dating. And I was going to pick her up from a football game, and in the middle of me going there, she texted me or called me, one of the two, and it was like, hey, do you mind giving my friend a ride too? And I was like, damn, like, my car is filthy, man. I threw everything in my back seat. And she was like, please, they don't have a ride. And you know, and I was like, all right, fine. So I was like, let me pull over real quick and let me throw everything in my trunk, because I'm not gonna lie, man, my car was filthy that day, man. I had a whole bunch of stuff in my car, just trash and just really just gym stuff for the most part, Gatorade bottles and stuff, because you know, I used to always go to the gym and stuff. I had a lot of gym clothes and stuff in there, gym bags. And so I pulled over to the AMC parking lot to clean out my back seat. And I actually had a friend with me too, because he wanted to meet her sister, so he was with me. So, yeah, he definitely was with me. So I don't know, I guess I was planning on just sticking him in the back seat, and I didn't really care if it was dirty for him. I mean, he already knew. So, but if I'm having strange people in my car, you know, I gotta clean it up, you know. I didn't want to look raggedy. So anyway, I stop and I'm cleaning out my back seat or whatever, and all of a sudden a cop pulls up, and he doesn't hit the lights or anything. He just gets out, he sits in the car for a little minute. And I remember telling my buddy, I was like, man, I'm telling my buddy as he's sitting in the passenger seat, I'm like, dude, there's a cop like right sitting behind us. And he's like, well, we ain't doing nothing. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but still, bro, like, why is he right here? And sure enough, he gets out and he's like, oh, hey, you having car trouble? And I tell him, I'm like, no, I'm just going to get my girl. She just told me she's bringing a friend, so I gotta, you know, clean out the back seat. I want to make a good impression. And he's like, oh, okay, ha ha ha. And he starts asking like, oh, where are you from and all that. And again, he asked me again, what am I doing out here? And I'm like, okay, I already told you that. Why are you asking me the same question? So at this point, I'm like, all right, bro, like this dude, he's already acting weird. But next thing you know, another squad car pulls up. And then so he's like, oh, can I see your ID? And I'm like, my ID? I'm like, dude, you're not even, this isn't a traffic stop. You didn't pull me over. What you need my ID for? And he's like, man, you got two choices. Either you give me your ID or you're going to jail right now. And so I'm like, bro, all right. So I give him my ID, because like I said, man, I ain't had nothing to worry about. I got insurance, all that stuff. So he ends up running my name, and for some reason, bro, I used to have to, I dealt with this so much when I was younger, but the freaking DMV, bro, they would not clear my name after we paid these tickets. They just were still, every time I get pulled over, they would come up, and you know, I would have my receipts, and if it was a cool cop, they would look at the receipts and they'd be like, all right, man, you're gonna have to really go down there though, because it's still showing like these are unpaid. And I'm like, but I have the receipts like that I paid these tickets. And he's like, yeah, I know, but in our system, like, it's just gonna take an asshole cop to take you down every time. You're just gonna keep going down for the same thing. And he was right, man, because a lot of the times, man, these cops would fucking take me to jail over these paid tickets because somebody wasn't doing their job and clearing my name in the system. So I went to jail like 3 or 4 times for the same fucking thing, and that night was one of them. And this night, they freaking did the same thing. They were like, oh, you got all these tickets or whatever, and I'm showing them the receipts, and they're like, I don't give a damn about no receipts, man. Our computer's showing you got warrants and stuff. And so I go down there, like, they take me to freaking county, bro. They take me to county, and I freaking have to do all the stuff like I'm a murderer, bro. I had to bend over, cough, spread my cheeks, like fucking humiliating shit, bro, in front of everybody, dog. And so I you know, they give you a cell, whatever. There's like 4 people in there, or 3 other people in there. There's you, your top bunk, the other side, there's 2 people. Man, there was a freaking murderer and a rapist I was rooming with, bro. And they didn't even care. Like the dude, like they seemed cool, but you know, man, you could tell kind of like when people are kind of a little thrown off. So the older man, he started telling me like, oh yeah, you know, I'm in here for, I think he said like 13 years or something. I actually killed my ex-wife's husband with a bat or whatever. And then the other guy, he was in jail. He didn't tell, came up with some other story, but then when he walked out, the old man told me exactly what he was in there for. And then that guy, he was fucking violent as hell, man. I remember we were talking and he kept calling me Drake, man. He was like, bro, you look just like Drake. You look just like Drake. You need to go to, what's that freaking V-Live, I think, where Malaya used to work. He's like, go to V-Live and ask for Malaya, bro. Like, she is in love with Drake, man. She's gonna love you. And he just kept saying that. And then like in the middle of him talking, he's like, hold on, I'll be right back. Walked out, went to another cell and beat the crap out of some dude, and then walked back and continued our conversation. I was like, bro, these people are animals, man. Why the fuck am I in here? So I'm like, bro, this is fucking crazy, man. But luckily, like all the times like I've been to jail and stuff for this stupid shit that was happening, I never got messed with or anything. Like I just stayed to myself. I'm not one of those that try to act hard or anything like that. Like if you fuck with me, like I'm gonna handle it, but I don't go looking for trouble, man. I stay to myself, bro. You know, so I never had an issue or anything like that. But there would be people that came in jail, and I guess you could tell they were a little scared or whatever, so they would overcompensate, right? They would freaking act like a super gangster and stuff, and they would get beat up. They would get hands put on them. I remember one time I was in there, and I never ate when I was in there, right? Because I didn't want to use the restroom, because the restrooms were always so nasty. So I didn't ever want to have to take a shit in jail, so I never would eat. And I remember one time I was getting ready to throw my stuff away, and this one dude was like, hey man, you about to throw that away, bro? He was like, let me get them cookies. And then somebody across the room was like, nah bro, let me get the cookies. And so I was like, man, I just set the tray down. I was like, man, whoever wants it can have it. Bro, they started fighting over the damn cookies, man. It was 2 freaking cookies, and they started fighting, man. They end up fucking getting taken out and stuff, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. But yeah, man, I went through that a lot, from like 18 to 25 years old, man, until they finally end up clearing my name. But having them receipts, they usually didn't do anything, bro. Like a lot of times the cops would still give me a lot of shit behind that, man. And I'm like, dude, I already know what you're about to say. I know you're about to say I got warrant stuff, but I don't. And it was funny because every time I'd go to jail, the judge would be like, you're good. Like, he would dismiss everything. So it was like just doing all this for nothing. And then I would always have to fucking pay to get my car, because they would fucking tow my car. I would have to pay all this fucking money to get my car back out of the tow yard. And it was just a big inconvenience, bro. Just because somebody wasn't doing their job at the freaking DMV office or wherever the fuck they clear your name at. That caused me, like, now I just got a fucking fear whenever I see cops when I'm driving or something, man. I don't want to get stopped, because it's like, even if you are good, your name is clear, you got insurance, everything is good. This dude looks like he got 2 scooters. Yeah, an asshole cop can ruin your life, bro. They can literally ruin your life, bro. They can kill you, you know. They can put you in jail for nothing. They can plant stuff on you. And I'm not even like one of those that be like, oh, fuck cops and all that. Like, I used to want to be a cop, you know. But there are some bad cops out there that really do stuff like that, man. Especially like if they're trying to get a promotion or something, and I'm going to get a pizza. Especially if they're like trying to get a promotion or something like that.
Turn right on Oak Forest Drive.
Alright, this is kind of sketch, bro. Why does he have 2 scooters, bro? Did he just steal that scooter? It's kind of weird, bro. All right, we're going to pick up a pizza.
Just ahead, turn right on West 43rd Street.
Looks like it's going to be right up here.
Turn right on West 43rd Street, then turn right. Turn right on West 43rd Street, then turn right.
This is a library, a medical place. There's a lot going on here. School's releasing. Alright, so we're getting a pizza. I don't think I ever picked up from Pizza Hut before. It's gonna be the first. Let's see what.
Just ahead, pick up on the right.
So it looks like personal pan pizza, so it's not gonna be too big. Should be like 10 to 12 inches. The biggest pizza I could fit in here is a 14-inch, so should be good.
Pick up on the right.
It's gonna be right here. Oh, you know what? I picked up from here before. Oh. I remember sitting in here and the guy walked through the door because this is the employees. I remember that. Oh my god, almost ripped off my shoe. Hey, how's it going?
Picking up? Or
Yeah, picking up for Nicole H. So I actually just woke up from the nap. I didn't even want to rush her. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. That tapestry. That's really cool. Okay, no problem. How big are your pan pizzas? Are they 10 inches?
Huh?
How big are your pan pizzas? Like
They're a 6-inch pizza. They come in 4 small slices.
you said 16-inch?
6-inch.
Oh, 6. Okay, thank you. All right. DoorDash didn't give me anything, and I'm over here back in my zone, so it's all good. I do wish that bike was just a tad bit bigger. I mean, I absolutely love the look of it. I always like just staring at it, but when I'm on it, I feel like I'm almost on a clown bike, you know. I just wish it was just a little bit taller, maybe like 4 inches taller. You too, thank you so much.
Head to your drop off at 8.
All right, this is our pizza, so super small. Like I was saying before, we can fit up to a 14-inch pizza, and I've carried 7 pizzas in here before, but this is super easy. It's just a little personal pan pizza. All right. Hello. Alright, and we are going 1.1 miles. So, oh, I didn't unlock it. But I was right there, so someone just commented because that video I did of the employee acting all crazy, like I was trying to steal the bag when I was just verifying it after I thought he told me
Turn right.
that was my order. Someone was like, his intrusive thoughts was the Mayweather at the end, you know, showed the dude doing the uppercut. That was my
Turn
intrusive
right,
thoughts. I
then
wanted
turn
to.
left.
And I was like, yeah, he would have found out the hard way. Ain't shit sweet over here, buddy. So like I was telling my girl, man, I
Turn
grew
right
up
on Ella
fighting, man.
Boulevard.
I grew up fighting, and you know, I'm chill now, but when I was younger, bro, I was a hothead. I was a freaking hothead. I would fight all the time, and but most of the
Just
time,
ahead,
though,
turn
it
left
wasn't.
on Althea Drive.
It wasn't always. It wouldn't be my fights. It would be more. I would be defending my friends, man. I got in more fights defending people than me fighting myself, because I don't go looking for trouble, man, at all. But I can't stand when people try to bully people. Like, I just can't stand it.
Turn left on Althea
And so
Drive.
I would always put myself in the middle. Like, nah. If my friend was scared, like, nah, bro, I'm not scared. You're not finna punk me. Do that to me. And if they would try it or something like that, or talk smart, yeah, we get to, you know, throwing hands. So, yeah, definitely not scared to throw hands. I just, you know, got older. I value my freedom, but I do want to box. I do want to do that as a hobby. And my friend Sean, he's a firefighter. He actually boxes. I think he just turned pro not too long ago. I'm thinking about linking up with him and doing some sparring and stuff like that, because I can actually fight pretty good. I'm not saying I'm just a knockout king or something like that, but my hand and eye coordination is pretty good. I got really good reflexes. I have, you know, pretty good punch. I could take a hit. Matter of fact, like when I'm fighting, I'm getting hit, that shit don't even faze me. Matter of fact, I kind of like getting hit, man. Like, that wakes me up. You get a couple hits in, I'm like, I bet, let's go. Taste that blood, let's go. But like I said, man, you can't be out here doing street fights, man. I'm not like that. Most of my fights would happen like on the basketball court or something like that. I had one like recent fight where it was right after COVID. It was like one of my first times back at the gym. And again, this kid, or nah, he wasn't a kid. He was just like, well, I guess 20, 21 years old, 22 years old. But he was like 6'2", bigger than me. And he said he was gonna slap. I don't know if he said he was gonna slap me or my teammate.
Turn right on
but
the road, then turn left
as
on
soon as he
Fisher
said
Street.
it, man, I just boop boop. I just two-pieced his ass, and then he tried to wrestle, and I ended up slamming him. And man, still to this day, my elbow is messed up because of that. Still to this day, and I mean, they had to pull me off him, man. I was about to go to work on that kid. Again, he wasn't really a kid. I just say that.
Turn left on Fisher Street.
But it was funny because he actually got kicked out because, you know, after he was one of those that he tries to just carry things on. Like after
Just ahead,
they
turn
pulled
right.
us apart, I was chill, man. Like, of course, I was making sure he wasn't trying to sneak me or nothing. But he just kept trying to get to me, and I'm like, bro, you already got dealt with, bro. Like, you don't want no more smoke. And the people from, you know, the management of the
Turn
gym
right,
came in, and
then
they was
drop
like, what's
off.
going on? And he was the one looking crazy, like trying to still get to me. And they looked at the situation and was like, oh, sir, come with me. And they actually kicked him out. And nothing happened to me. I kept playing basketball, and everybody was like, damn, man, how the hell you get away with that? Like, man, handled my business and went back to normal. But yeah, I definitely am thinking about doing some type of boxing. Okay, this is B and that's C. Looking for 837. Oh, this is
Nicole H says,
841.
leave at door E. Ring bell.
Yeah, the only thing about boxing is, like I was saying, like I don't care about getting hit, but I mean, you know, once you start getting older, you take a lot of hits to the head. It can have lasting effects, and that's the only thing that, you know, I'm worried about. All right, here we go. E. Nice. Like, you know, football players and boxers and stuff, you know, they get once they get up in age, they start having these mental disabilities like CTE and stuff like that. A lot of these wrestlers and stuff, and like I was saying, man, I have a pretty tough chin, man. I can take a punch. That's just the type of person I am. Like, I don't know, my wife doesn't seem to understand that. Like, I don't like violence, right? I try to avoid it at all costs, but when it comes to it, like, shit, I don't mind it. Especially when someone's trying to be a bully. Because sometimes people will take my kindness for weakness, and, you know, I have to tell them, like, bro, I'm being nice, but don't think shit sweet over here, bro. Ain't shit sweet over here. I'm kind, but I'm not just nice. You know, I'm not weak, bro. Oh shit. I'm telling you, man. These forks are almost done. But yeah, I'm also not a troublemaker. I don't go looking for fights, you know what I mean? I don't do that. I'm just the guy that fucking will stand up for the people that's too scared to fight or too scared to speak up. And I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, I really like that. Like, oh, you too scared to say something? I bet I'll say something. But usually the bullies, man, they're only bullies until you stand up to them, and then, you know, you see their true colors. And that happened a lot too. Like when people would be getting bullied, and then you stand up to them, you know. Because honestly, when I was younger, like, I used to always ride my bike around the neighborhood, man. And I had this one friend that his brother, I guess he was kind of racist, and his brother would openly tell me that, like, oh, he don't like black people. And I'm like, but I'm mixed. I'm only half black. But his brother did not like me at all. And so I would always have to leave before his brother would get home from school. And so, of course, we'd be in the house playing games and stuff on the Super Nintendo. This is when I was young. And a couple times I stayed too late, and his brother caught me. And so his brother was, you know, a teenager, and I'm just a little kid. I'm like 9 years old, 11 years old, something. I was young, man. And I used to be extremely small too, and skinny. And he would always, like, fucking bully me, bro. He would freaking take my bike and wouldn't let me go. Like, he would just be holding my bike hostage, and he's like, oh, that's my bike now. And this was like before I knew how to fight or anything. I never had no type of fighting experience. I never had a fight before in my life. And so I didn't know what to do, man. So, you know, I just would try to get it back, but I didn't know what to do. And he'd be pushing me and stuff like that. And I think one day I was like, man, I'm sick of this. So I was tired of hiding from his brother, or running with his brother, because I liked hanging out with his little brother, man. I like playing video games. His mom was cool. She always make us like little ham sandwiches. And I remember on this day he tried to do that, and I stood up to him and I was like, man, you're not taking my bike today. And so I pushed him back. And so, and it was such like a movie scene, bro. I remember I pushed him back, and he was like, oh, you're a tough guy, huh? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you know what? Let's set up, let's meet here tomorrow at 12 o'clock or something. I don't know. I said something crazy like that I saw in a movie. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come here tomorrow and I'm gonna fight you. And he was like, all right, cool, I'll be here. And so I remember the next day I went over there by myself, and I'm telling you, bro, this was like a freaking movie scene, man. If we had cameras now, this would probably go viral. It was so crazy. All these kids were in the neighborhood. They were all waiting for me when I came over there. His mom and dad were sitting on the porch in lawn chairs, just chilling, waiting for us to fight. So just like in the movies, man, all the kids did the circle and we're in the middle, and we're saying, you know, talking mess to each other or whatever. Bro, what the heck is it? Oh, it's a train right there. Oh my, bro, that scared the hell out. I'm like, what the hell? I thought that was a helicopter or something, bro. Like a freak, it sounded like a tank. It's a train. It's a train right there. I couldn't see it, I just heard it. So anyway, back to the story. So so I get in a circle, whatever, we're talking mess to each other, and they're like, fight, 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 fight. And so he runs up to me, and I remember I just closed my eyes and I just swung, and I actually connected, and I hit him right in his nose. And as soon as I hit him, he buried his face in his hands and was like, ah, his nose started bleeding. He was like, you broke my nose. And then he ran out of the circle, and that was it. That was it. All that time he was bullying me. I'm talking about, man, this went on for as long as me and that little kid was friends, man. I would always be trying to run from his brother, man. And that's all it took, bro, was punching him in his freaking nose. And he cried, and that was it, man. And next thing you know, their whole freaking family moved away, like not too long after that. I never played with the little kid again. His brother got mad at me. It was like, you punched my brother, and all that. I was like, you damn right I did. It was kind of like the Debo. You want some too? All right, you going to Jack in the Box.
Head to your pickup at Jack in the Box 3402 Mangum.
All right. But yeah, man, that was my first fight. And like I said, man, it was I was getting bullied before that, you know. So I don't know, man. From that moment on, man, I always told myself I'm never gonna get bullied. What's up, man? And I guess they know me. That's what's up. But yeah, that's so cool, man. Shout out to y'all. Say something in the comments, man. Let me know who y'all are. She looked like a teacher. That definitely was not a student. I'm not gonna stay in the bike lane because there is, like, look at this bike lane. This bike lane ain't protecting nothing. Oh, that car turned anyway. Green light. Ooh, I gotta pee. Left, guys. We are on our 4th delivery, if I'm not mistaken. Jack in the Box is right up here.
Turn right, then turn right.
Drink and nuggets. Thank you. Nuggets. Alright, we're going 34 to 40. We're going that way. That door's tough. Alright. So it looks like we're going pretty close. We got less than an hour and a half to complete these deliveries. Okay, that's mango. Yeah, that's right.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn to stay on Watonga Boulevard.
It looks like we're going in these apartments right here. 82. It's gonna be in here somewhere. One of those doors. Oh, there it is, 82. Alright, just now I gotta get in. I'll be able to get in here. What's going on, man?
Sharon Seth says, meet at door 82, turn right on Watonga Boulevard, then drop off on the right.
I wasn't sure if that dog was gonna act like he was gonna try to bite me, ankle biter or what. Yeah, he got scared. Took off running.
Turn left on Watonga Boulevard, then drop off on the left.
82, so it's right here. It's one of these. Remember seeing it, it's right here. Yeah, right here. Alright, so we're right there to right here. Super easy. And it's just a confirmed delivery. Even easier. There you go.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
I like it, like.
Appreciate it, bro. Hey, if you're interested, I got a YouTube channel, dude_moto. You can check me out. Subscribe.
For sure.
Have a good one, man. Always got to self-promote, man. Always. I used to not do that, but I do it all the time now. Oh, what's that? Oh, man, that's an MT-07 or MT-05. I love that bike. Ooh, that sounds so nice. He was having fun on it, too. I love that bike, man. That's a beautiful bike, and it sounds real good, too. Let's see how we get out of here. Alright, how many trips have we made so far? Yeah, that was number 4, so yeah, it's a little bit slow right now, but it's all good. Says we're up to $15. Oh, we can go out right there. I'm gonna follow him. Yeah, we're still waiting on some tips. 1, 2. Ooh, they only gave me $1 tip. It's all good. I got a $7 tip right there though. So hopefully these are some decent tips. Raise that price, or raise that the amount that we made. But yeah, we're at $15.87 currently. But I know yesterday when I ended the day, it was at $86. And then all of a sudden it jumped up to $119. So that's a big jump, man. That's like a $40 difference. So you never know, man. You never know. But we got a little over an hour left on this shift, and then we're gonna have to call it a day. Like I was saying, I got a conference call with Watt Hustle, and just gonna pretty much go over the what do you call it? You know, the upcoming trip or whatever. Oh, I gotta get off here. There's a lot of people. Let's see if I can get out. Let's cut off. Alright, there we go. There's so much traffic right here. I don't know if it's because of the train, the school, or what. I don't know. Yeah, that's the school. Risking it all. Right, speed limit's 20, so I'm stopping right here. Oh yeah, we got a school right here. What's up, man? They ain't got no sound. He's trying to see if it got a sound too. Silent, stealthy. Oh, you trying to race? You trying to race? I'm about to get up and go back that way. Glad I was going over. He, out of nowhere, he just cut off. All right. right, so yeah, it's been kind of a slow day so far. It's all good. At least I'm not getting rained on yet. Hopefully it stays that way. And I'm gonna just go right back into the neighborhood. Alright, let me put it back down to mode 1. No need to be wasting battery. Still got a whole hour to go. I mean, I'm fine. I could actually just pin it and I should be able to make it for a whole hour because I've been chilling, but you know, there's no need to do that. I'll probably do it on the way home though. Maybe, I don't know, because I don't know, it just depends. Just depends. Alright, let's see what that video did, because that video was doing numbers before, man. Look at that. 3.7K, 230 likes, guys. 230 likes. And I didn't make this video to like embarrass the dude or anything. I was like, you know what? I wanted to get some feedback, but I don't think I did anything wrong. I wasn't like grabbing the bag. I literally just turned it so I could see the ticket, and I was attempting to verify it when he came and pushed the bag away from me. Oh man, don't be trying to do things by yourself. I mean, you're not even helping anybody at the moment. Like, you could have easily walked me over there and been like, oh, who you got? Or you could have acknowledged that I was showing you my phone before I even, you know, you directed me over there. You could have acknowledged my phone and been like, yeah, it's right there, which is what I thought you were doing, but you didn't. So yeah. And I didn't like edit anything out. The only part I left out was a part where I actually had to write the name on it, which would have even verified, or what do you call it, proving my point that there was nothing on the fucking ticket, bro. Why you sitting there looking at the ticket? Oh, okay. No, there was nothing on the ticket, because when I tried to take a picture with the DoorDash app, it told me look for the name Austin L, and there wasn't a name on there. There was nothing. There was nothing on the fucking thing. And so I had to ask for a pin, and it's on the main video, but I had to ask for a pin, and then I had to write the name Austin L on the receipt myself. And then I took a picture. It actually got accepted by the app. So yeah, the person that's telling me, oh, he had to do his job. No, his job would have been to check my phone when I first showed him, and then he could have walked me over there. But no, he didn't. He just did some weird kind of gesture. But you know, usually that's what people do when they're like, oh, your stuff is right there, it's ready. And, you know, I just figured he was having a bad day and didn't want to talk. So, you know, but nevertheless, you know, it's all good. I'm not gonna keep stressing about it. Man, she's built like a American Gladiator. I wonder if she does that. I know she does some type of fitness stuff, CrossFit or something. She got abs and everything. Back was ripped. Gosh, looked like she was like 6% body fat. Chippendale. But yeah, man, that's actually my most liked video so far. I broke 100 2 weeks ago for the first time. This is actually in the mid 200s. Oh, this video is doing numbers now. Went up to 1,000. Let's go. It's pretty good, pretty good. Now this one's about to hit 4,000, so it's gonna be my most viewed video in a second. Cause my other one did 4.3. For Austin? I just wanna, I'll worry about that later. I was gonna see if I had any more new comments to reply to, but I don't want to keep hearing a damn video because it kind of pisses me off when once he stepped to me and was like, what? And like, I still, like, I'm like, bro, get out of my face. All right, we're headed back to Ella now. We are in Oak Forest again. And you know what? It looks like it's about to rain. It feels like it's about to rain too. Let me just double check and make sure the weather hasn't changed, even though this shit is never accurate. No, it's saying no rain. Yeah, it's saying no rain. No percentage is showing. So what up, bro? See you looking. See if I got any new subscribers. Oh, I did. What? Look at that. We're up to 281, guys. 281. Wow. Let's go. 19 away from 300. 19 away from 300 subscribers, guys. That is incredible. Thank y'all so much. And welcome to the channel. All my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Wow, let's go. Let's give a hand clap. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. Shit, man, I might reach 300 before the end of this week. I just hit 250 and it's just, it seems like the more I get, the faster it's growing. It's like a snowball effect, you know. You start off small and then you just pick up that momentum and stuff, man. So wow, let's freaking go, boys, in my Jackknife Finner Game voice. No, let's stay right here. I don't want to get dirty. It's all muddy right there. I wish there was a basketball right here. I would shoot around. Ain't no kids around with a ball. I'm itching to hoop, man. It's been a while. But yeah, I just took some pictures over there. There was a nice mural on the wall. All right, it is 4 o'clock, guys. We have 1 more hour to do as many deliveries as we can. And so far it's been a slow day. We've only got 4 deliveries. See if we got any more tips. So far, no. That's all good. Is that my bike? That was somebody's car. I thought that was my brakes. But yeah, I had to be careful when I was going through that water because I took off my rear fender and I didn't want to get I didn't want to get all wet. I didn't want to get the electronics wet. You know, I got my far driver right under my seat. And although the heat shield is what's exposed, I don't know. I've never gotten it wet before, so I don't know how well it would do with water. So, all right. We are in Oak Forest. I was about to say going to Oak Forest, but going to the other side of Oak Forest, across 34th Street. But yeah, I had some kids roll down their window. I was like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah. and the way they were acting as if like they knew who I was, not just saying like what's up, like cool bike or anything. So hey man, if that was y'all and y'all are watching this video, shout out to y'all, man. That means a lot when people, you know, give me recognition out on these streets, man. It's cool to see people that know me from YouTube. It's really cool, and it's actually starting to happen a lot more. That's pretty freaking cool. I'm on any second now. This is a long light. There we go. Alright. So we're going to Aladdin, which is right up here. Alright. Oh. That guy didn't look happy with me. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to the monies.
In a quarter-mile, turn right.
Just about to get off here. Oh. A lot of kids crossing. This is Waltrip High School right here. Shout out to Waltrip High School. I don't remember what district. I think it's HISD or AISD. I'm not sure. I think it's HISD. Hey bro, what district is this? HISD? We're going right here. Alright, we got to pick up for Amara S. Hello, how's it going? How you doing? I got a pickup? Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you. On all tickets. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So I was expecting like 3 bags, but it's only 1, so that's even better. And now we're going to Chipotle. Let's see what that's going to be. Alright, and this is going to be 2 items. So we got a Coca-Cola. Oh my gosh, this is just 2 drinks. That even better. Even better. Oh yeah, so should be a pretty simple pickup. No, you're good. Alright, that's a nice ass Beamer. All right, we're going to Chipotle, so that's actually going to be across the way. What's up? Ooh, can I make this green light thing? Oh. But I can't do this though. Go across. That girl is crazy. Seems like a party girl. Please don't crack. Alright, we're good. That's a first. Yep, I dropped my phone, but it's all good because I have a screen protector on it. And it looks like the only thing that cracked was the screen protector. So thank God. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Sometimes I could be doing all kind of jumps and it won't fall, and then sometimes it'll be a small bump that just sends it flying. I don't know. Speaking of phones, I just remembered I'm gonna have to bring up my phone holder. Oh shit. Crap, yeah. Did take some damage though. We'll see whenever we pull this thing off. Well, if it's cracked, I'm just gonna have to get it replaced. Oh. I think I did crack it. Yeah, I think I did crack it. Dang. Dang, Gina. Yeah, I'll have to get that replaced. Yeah, it's cracked right there. Damn, Jenna. Alright. Excuse me. Ashley? You got Ashley too? Yeah. Over.
The same person?
For real?
Ashley P.
Oh, I got the drinks.
Drink?
Yeah. That's it. I guess we're gonna go to the same spot. I see you all the time, man.
You say Barbara? Barbara?
All right, thank you. I'm gonna have to be more careful. Just, or you know what? I think I'm gonna buy another phone holder because this has been happening a lot. Not a lot, but more recently, you know. I remember turning it off. I'm about to smoke Buddy. He's still waiting on his order.
Turn right on North Loop West Frontage Road.
Hopefully I'm going the right way. Yep. And this is for, it's for a mirror. This is my first drop, so maybe not. I might have spoke too soon.
Drop off.
It's this one. 1111. Alright, man. My other phone didn't even crack when it dropped. Alright, it's all good. As long as it's still functional, man, it's all good. Not gonna worry about it. Oh yeah, they want me to park in the parking space. No problem. I don't want no trouble, buddy. Maybe I'll just start locking it on the phone mount, because it seems to do a little better. But yeah, oh man. Hello, I have a drop off for Amir S right there at the top. I'll just leave it right here.
Well, I mean, you can leave it wherever you want to, but they don't pick them up unless you take them to their office.
This one says just meet at the door, but it doesn't say what suite. Yeah. Okay. You doing all right today, sir? Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Oh. I'm glad it's not raining. Huh?
I thought you were kind of from outer space or something.
No, I'm from here, Houston, Texas. Been here all my life. No problem, thank you.
Okay. Does he know it's here though?
Yeah, I told him I
Head to your
arrived.
drop off at 2716 North Shepherd Drive.
So yeah, he should know. Thank you. All right. Have a good day, sir.
Okay, we'll see you.
All right, now we're dropping off the drinks. He was a sweet old man. No shade. It's a blessing to become an older man. All right, where are we going? Yeah, I'm just gonna start locking it. Good thing I heard it, and I'm glad nobody was coming and ran it over and made it worse. That would have been a bad situation.
Make a slide right
Just got
turn,
this phone.
then turn left.
I ain't even had the phone on. I didn't even make the first freaking bill on it. It's all good, man. Things happen. Things can be replaced. It could be worse. I still want to try to beat Buddy. Let's see where we're going. 0.6 miles.
Just ahead, turn right on Brinkman Street.
Trying to beat Buddy. We got the same
In a
person.
quarter mile, turn right on North Shepherd Drive.
Alright, after this truck, I'm good to go. So I can It's right after this.
Turn right on North Shepherd Drive, then drop off.
Where is this gonna be at? 2616 or 2716. Looks like it's right here.
Ashley P says, meet at door. A lot of trailers are parked outside.
Okay. It's gonna be right there. I was trying to beat you, man. Yeah. Got here at the same time. Hey, I was trying to beat you, man. Hello, Ashley P.
Yeah, right here.
Got drinks for you.
Yeah. So is that on the I'll be here from 9 in the morning, and thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.
To, 6. You want to come? Secretary? I heard my boss say the word and I would. if you want to come like a little later, like 7 or anything like that, just do that. Anytime you want. Whenever you're ready. Just let me know.
Alright.
Let me know when you're on your way, so I can be here.
All right, so we are currently on order. We just finished order number 6, 5 and 6. So it has picked up a little bit. It's 4:30 right now. I'm gonna have to start making it back to my destination. See, maybe 2 more. Like I said, I was gonna try to get 8 a little while ago, so we're getting closer. Thank you. I thought this car was turning. I think I'm gonna keep the phone where it's at. Instead, they don't know where they're going. Instead of, bro, what in the hell is going on right here? Seems a little more stable than having it up higher. Of course, that sucks for me when I'm looking at it. All right, we're going to the taco stand.
Head to your pickup at the taco
All right,
stand.
it's picking up,
2018
guys. We got an
North
order
Seventh
for
Drive.
$9. And we're going to the taco stand. Let me make sure I can
Turn
get
left,
this one.
then turn right on Brinkman
Last
Street.
time they tried to give me 100 tacos, 12 queso and chips, and I was like, what in the hell? I don't even think if I had 2 bags I could take that.
Turn right on Brinkman Street.
Maybe I might have been able, if I had 2 bags like a rack and stuff, I might be able to. All right, guys, it is starting to pick up. Hey, you just gotta hang tight sometimes, man. Just gotta keep moving, stay positive.
Just ahead, turn right. turn right.
Don't try to block me, buddy. Cause I'm going on the sidewalk. And like I said, I'm not gonna speed. Put it in mode 1. I'm 3 minutes away, so. And even with mode 1, I'm still getting up to, you know, decent amount of speed.
In a quarter-mile turn
He was
left.
saying he can get to 120 light to light with his car, his Lexus. Man, I need to bring something to cut that little branch. It always gets me. But I don't want to just yank it out. I need to cut it. Somebody needs to cut it. Shoot. I think my blade can probably cut that. Ah, cool. Looks like my old school bus driver, Miss Harlow. Shout out to you, Miss Harlow. One of the coolest bus drivers I ever had. Followed by Mr.
Turn
Keith.
left.
Mr. Keith was real cool too. Although I know he got mad on one of the last days of school or whatever. I ended up getting into a fight on the school bus.
Just ahead, turn left
All
on
hell
Shepherd
broke loose.
Bikeway.
They tried to jump me, man. They freaking tried to jump me. So instead of just a one-on-one fight, it became like me and the kid was fighting, and then the guy that
Turn left
hit
on
me,
Shepherd Bikeway, then turn right.
my other friend Jerry, he started fighting him,
Turn right, then turn left on
And,
North Shepherd Drive.
and all hell just broke loose. I ended up climbing out the window. That's how small I used to be. But yeah, if y'all don't know, man, I grew up in a bad area, man. The school that I went to, there was always fighting, stabbing, shooting. There was a lot of craziness. Yeah, Michelle. All right, thank you, bro. I don't know why the GoPro keeps turning off. I think it's overheating or something. But it sucks. Ooh, he's flying.
Turn left, then turn right on West 24th Street. Just ahead, drop off on the right. Drop off on the right.
Oh, there he is. Are you waiting on food? What's the name?
Michelle?
Yep. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. It's warming up out here.
It is.
But that's better than rain though,
Yeah.
right?
How long can we go on one of these?
So with this setup, I have 3 batteries for a total of 60 amp hours. So I would say if I ride conservative, 70 to like 80 miles.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's the game, man. If the longer I can be out here, the more money I can make.
for sure.
Here you go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. You
All
have
right,
a good
great
day. glad I was paying attention. Oh man, because there's so many times where I'm looking down trying to see where I'm going, and that car just slammed on the brakes. So if I wasn't paying attention, I would have went straight over. TKO. But yeah, I got some good brakes on my bikes. Have to, man, have to. Yeah. Oh shit. Look what I'm saying. That was my fault. I'm not even gonna lie, that was my fault. Because I was indecisive what I wanted to do. I'm actually, it's getting kind of crazy, so yeah, I'm about to go home, man. I'm gonna just go across. Oh shit. Yeah, it's getting a little crazy out here. I don't like to be on the main streets at rush hour. I try to be in the neighborhoods, but yeah, it is what it is. I just took a wrong turn. I should have stayed in the neighborhood. Especially on Ella. Yeah, I think she was cussing her out. It's not that serious, people. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. It's 4:45 and I gotta get back home. Gotta get ready for the call. I don't want to be rushing. So yeah, we were able to do 7 trips. Unfortunately, it was kind of slow to begin with. It did start picking up towards the end, but like I said, I got some other stuff to do, so I didn't plan on being out here longer than 4 hours today. So all right guys, thank y'all for watching. Again, thank you so much for everybody that's subscribing. Hold on, let's see, where is this at? If it's close, no, that's 4 miles. Sorry, I'm not taking that. That'll take us way out the way. All right, let's go here. We'll go offline. Alright, so let's see what it says. 7 out of 8. I just now denied that one. So alright guys, yeah, to all my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. And all of my subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. It's fun having people tune in to the channel and watch, you know, the day-to-day life of a food delivery driver or a rider on an e-bike. So yeah, stay tuned for more content. 2 days I'll be out in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, participating in the Watt Hustle Challenge, Watt Hustle Food Delivery Challenge, that is. And I'll be going against some of the top food delivery drivers on YouTube. So let's get ready for that. I'm super excited, and yeah, stay tuned guys. All right man, peace.